You ain't even on the clock yet.
We're just doing a little pregame, and you don't look at this. Yeah, we're here, Gas City Brewing Company. We're about to get in there, about to get our beer on, people. I mean, don't record me doing this though.
Okay, I'll take that out.
All right.
Hey, it's the Breadstick Ninja.
Hey.
Been waiting to meet you for a while. How are you?
What a surprise! I'm going to meet you for a while.
Hey.
So, Kirk, how long has the Gas City Brewing Company been here?
Well, we started probably August.
Mid-August.
Mid-August. We started a couple soft openings, and then we kind of got into it. Wanted to get into it before Labor Day, and then the Ducktail Run and all that. So,
okay.
yeah, the big festivals here. So,
so you opened up right with the big local festivals.
It was go full guns.
I mean,
the whole way.
Smart but dangerous move. How'd that go?
Yeah, intimidating.
Yeah,
to say the least.
But it panned out.
But it did pan out
really well.
We needed the shot in the arm. We've been trying to get with COVID and all that. We've been trying to get open for a long time, and so we've been putting money into it, and we finally got open. And I think we opened at a good time so that we could, get a good little influx of cash right off the bat, kind of get our name out there and get people coming in. So it worked out really good, actually.
So, I mean, if you guys, Kenny G don't know this, but if you guys are ever in the market for like a beer flavor tester, I moonlight.
Do you moonlight as a flavor tester?
It's good to know what
It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got a list over there about that long of those people that are beer flavor testers.
Yeah, you can just put me right at the top.
They're not hard to find.
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty common out there.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, I have been in several times, and I have loved it. I think you guys had a beer for a while called the Rat King.
Yes.
And I know that was my personal favorite. I think I drank half that batch.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure I came in and drank half that batch.
That was a high alcohol
It was high
content.
alcohol content.
That's where I shine. That's
Yes.
where I shine, is that high alcohol content.
Well, trying to get there as fast as you can. I understand.
I mean, it's just, you just hit it and cruise. So
That's right.
I mean, so from my understanding, production tells me, Kenny G,
Yeah.
we're having some tours, right? And some free beers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, I guess let's start the tour.
Right now we got 10 beer. We got 12 taps and 10 beers of ours, and 2 beers are guest taps. If I give you a pint of each, Kenny's going to have to carry you out of here.
That's true.
So-
He did drive, so I mean, I guess just line them up.
Just line them up.
Yeah, line up some of yours,
Okay.
and we'll get to try
Well,
them.
I tell you what we'll do. We'll line up all ours, and we'll go through them just as they are on the board. How's that?
That sounds like a game plan
All
to
right.
me.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, these are your 10 right
Yeah,
here.
these are our 10 at the moment. And so with us, we have a rotating, our taps are rotating. Start from it, we just poured you some right from the
Well, tell me
board.
about
So
the first one right here.
First is a star, it's a Saison.
Okay.
It's a nice, easy drinking, kind of a little bit hoppy, but not terrible. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Let me give it a swig.
Yeah, give it a little swig there and see what
Smells
you think.
good.
Yeah. Been a little darker malts. That's a little swig. It's a one swig.
It's good. That's good. Mhm. That is good.
So we always try to brew a couple brews that are kind of the Miller Bud Coors flavor.
Yep.
So the next two are kind of that lighter flavor. We even have a few that are kind of progressive as you go, but this one here will be a Helles, which in German it means light. So
Okay.
it's a light beer. And the next one will be a wit, and it's a light, easy drinking. So both beers are easy drinking.
Helles and a wit. These are my redneck beers right here.
Yeah.
Listen, don't be offended. I'm one of you.
Yes.
You're my people, okay? All right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's
No.
what you like, I drink Miller Lite. When I'm just casual drinking, I drink Miller Lite.
When I
So,
casual drink, it's Bud Light.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm ready for this. So Helles and wit.
And wit, yeah.
It's good. It's good.
A little citrus in there.
Yeah, I like it. Let me try the whip. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. We don't want to go to waste.
No, there's no reason to waste them. We don't want to pour them down the drain.
Do you like one better than the other?
Yeah.
I kind of like the citrus in the Helles a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like Bud Light on a Tuesday afternoon, but makes me feel fancy. That's the difference. That's the ticket right there.
That's the difference between it, yeah.
Yeah.
So next one is going to be a blood orange. It's a wheat. It's a wheat with a blood orange flavor, kind of a sidekick, kind of a taste to it. So
now I'm going to warn you guys. I'm picky on wheat beers.
Are you?
I'm picky.
Yeah.
That drink may have not looked picky. It's a good wheat beer. That's a good wheat beer.
Yep. So the next one you're going to have is a Darby. It's a Darby Red. And so it's probably for me, it's probably one of our top 5 that we've brewed as far as profile and flavor and taste. And so it's one of my favorites.
Okay.
We've done. So it's in the style of a Killian's Irish Red.
And I love Irish Reds.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I said that I loved all these types of beers, but it's just true.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It really fills out the mustache.
That's that's a popular beer right now. So
I can see why. That is pretty good. And I can see right in the same league as Killian's. I can see that flavor there. Yes. Love
that
it.
profile. It's Irish Red, so it's in the profile, what they call a profile. So the next one here is a what we call the Buddy the Drunk Elf.
It was the Christmas elf.
It was a Christmas.
After
Okay.
Christmas,
After Christmas, nobody wants to drink.
Drunk elf.
Drunk, yeah.
I like the business acumen. You're leaning into the seasons,
Yes.
in and out.
Yeah,
You're keeping it moving.
That's right.
Okay.
And so that's going to have a little, it's got a little cinnamon, little ginger root in it.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's different. That's different. That's different.
It's a love-hate. That's the thing about craft beer. There's love-hate. And you don't take offense to it as a brewery. We don't take offense to it. Somebody can take something and go, oh, that's awful. Next guy comes in and goes, I need a growler of it.
And honestly,
that's what's awesome about it.
That is pretty unique. That's a pretty unique flavor. Yep. I've never had anything like that.
Yep.
I'm going to say it's not my favorite so far, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And we take no offense.
And I'm not going to let it go to waste either.
So the next one is going to be a strawberry blonde.
I love strawberry blonde.
Like
I married a strawberry blonde, so I'm ready.
You're in great shape because it's strawberry and it's a blonde and it's really good. It's delicious and people really like it. So
Mrs. Ninja, this one's for you. That's good. That's real good. That's good flavor.
So we're going to kick it. We're going to kick it a little bit. We're going to go from some easy drinking to a IPA, and this is a Rye IPA, and this is the first Rye IPA we've done.
Okay, I'm ready for this, and let me tell you, I have a brother who is an IPA freak.
Okay.
He's going to be so jealous. I got to try these and do this episode, and he has made me try. Now, I'm normally a dark beer guy.
Okay.
But he has made me try so many IPAs, so I'm excited to try this right now.
Yeah, it's not as hoppy as a lot, but it's really good.
Oh, that is good. That's an easy drinking IPA right there.
It is.
Yeah.
It's got a slick mouthfeel to it. It's really, the mouthfeel's not harsh. It doesn't like.
It's perfect.
you.
It's perfect. It gives you just enough of what you're looking for in an IPA.
Yeah, without having that the pine tree taste.
You don't want to cross the line.
Yeah,
Yes.
the pine tree, the burnt.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really
That is
good
perfect.
for
That's an easy drinking IPA, and I am actually going to go on record and say that's probably my favorite IPA I've ever drank.
Is that right?
Right there.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to say it.
All right. Well,
on record.
That is my favorite IPA I've ever drank. I mean, it's an easy drinking IPA. All right, next one, Kurt.
Next one, Fox Deluxe.
Fox
Deluxe. So the interesting story about this Fox Deluxe is, so we're in Gas City. Our neighbor town is Marion. Marion had a brewery back in the 40s and 50s, and they made it's called a Viner, which is spelled like, it looks like wiener if you look at it.
Nah.
But in German it's actually Viner, but it's a darker beer. They drink it like Budweiser, but as you can see, it's darker, but it's just a normal drinking beer. And when you look at it, like, I don't know what this thing is, but then it drinks like a normal beer. And so, as you see, we have a couple different. We got a bottle of Fox Deluxe. So this is in honor of the Fox Deluxe for Marion.
I like it. So this is a craft beer with a local message.
Yes. That's kind of our thing too. Is like, we try to name stuff local as much as we can, or after a rat.
Yes.
Because the Mississinawa River rat here.
River rats.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
Yeah. There you go.
Smells good. Fox Deluxe down the hatch.
Yeah.
I like that one.
It's a little different animal.
It is.
It is a little different animal. It's got a little more body to it than a lot of.
It does.
Just like or Miller Coors or Bud.
Yeah, it's definitely a full flavor. It catches you.
Yep.
Yes.
There's some flavor there. So this one here, the next one you're going to drink is a chocolate cinnamon stout, the GCB chocolate cinnamon stout. The Gas City Company Brewing chocolate cinnamon stout. That's the official name for it.
Gas City Brewing Company chocolate cinnamon stout.
Yes.
It's a mouthful.
I love it.
So, but it was, we brought it out last Saturday or last weekend because it was Indiana Stout Day. And so it has been a
Widely
hit.
received.
It's been a very big hit.
Now I told you dark beer is my favorite. I love
There you
stouts. I love it. So
You're gonna like this.
I'm smelling it right now. Smells wonderful. Kenny G, come get your honker in here. Take a whiff of this. right here. Kenny G.
Honker.
Yeah.
Your schnoz in there and get a
Oh,
whiff
yeah.
of that.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
That ain't no bad smelling thing right there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Here we go. I've been waiting on this one. That's good.
Oh.
That's real good. That's got a great flavor.
Yeah, it's been a great seller. It's been really good beer, and it, as we've gotten open for a while, our beers have gotten better and better and better and better.
Well, let me tell you, Kirk, Tara, every single beer, delicious. I didn't have anything here that I wouldn't drink a full glass of. It was great. Kenny G, can we get a shot of the board in the video right now?
Yeah.
Ton of options. I love it. There's something here for everybody. That's awesome.
Yep, there's always something here. We'll find you something. No
Well,
matter who you are.
I mean, now that you guys have got me all turned up, I guess let's take a tour.
All right, let's take a tour then.
All right.
We'll stack you up and
Yeah, I love it.
so as you notice, it gets brighter in here. There's a reason why it gets brighter in here, and the reason is because we need to see. We need to know what we're doing. We need to see what's happening. My best way to explain how they make beer is what we do is we take hot water and we take grains, and I say we make tea. We just make tea like a tea bag. This is a tea bag. We're gonna put hot water in here. We're gonna put grains in here like a tea bag. And we're going to get it good and hot, and we're going to throw it over here, and then we're going to boil it. And that's going to be, when we bring it over here, it's going to be the wort. And when the wort goes in here, we boil it because that gets all the impurities out of it.
Okay.
And we let that boil for an hour to hour and a half, 60 to 90 minutes typically. And then when that's done, then we take a heat exchanger and we cool that thing down. You want to get that thing cool as fast as you can. So we move it through a heat exchanger and we put it into one of these babies. And this over here on this side, and this is a quick view, but this is our quick rundown on how it is. But these are our fermenters.
Okay.
And so after we got hot water, we got our mash tun and our boil kettle. Once the wort's in there, we kick it over through, we cool it down, we put it into a fermenter. And so when we put it in the fermenter, we got a glycol chiller, it cools it down, it gets down to about 65 to 68 degrees. We put in our magic maker, which is our yeast.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's where the magic happens. That's when it changes from tea and wort to beer. And so we let it do it, and as we can see, we got some of these are full and some of these are empty, but this one right down here is a good example. It's really going good.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I don't know the formula. I can't remember the formula. It was told to me by Dennis's brother Frank. Every bubble means a certain percent of alcohol it's making. So
Oh, you see that, Kenny G? Every bubble is a percentage of alcohol.
yeah, it's making the magic happen. That baby is. Yeah, you could, if it was good and hot, you could do a hot tub in there
Yes, get a close up on that magic.
when it's going good.
I mean, I'm gonna be ready for this batch the next time I come back.
Yeah, so that's our
That's
one of
our
our
cream ale.
yeah, that's our Cardinal Cream Ale. So it's one of our most popular sellers, but it is going to town at the moment, and it's really making alcohol. So yeah, that's pretty much the basic nuts and bolts of it. It's a lot more complicated than that, but that's how it rolls pretty quickly. So
I mean, you guys are kind of like a reverse mullet here. You're party in the front and your business in the back.
Yes, we are kind of a mullet, I
Yeah,
guess.
you guys were reverse mold
So-
up here, so I like it.
So and that's what the difference between us and like a bar is. I mean, there's a few differences, but one of the big differences between us and a bar is we make our own beer.
I mean, I know there's several owners to be in on the decision, but
Yeah.
I definitely don't want the Rat King to be a limited edition.
Well, let me tell you,
You know.
I'll tell you about the Rat King.
Tell me.
It was the Rat King was a sloppy mess.
Oh!
It was and we talked to Dennis and Scott and them about doing it again, but it took a lot of grains. And it was sugar all over. To get high alcohol content, you need a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And so it was that whole mash tun. It was a great beer, but it was quite the mess.
So great.
It was
I
quite the
love
mess. It was quite the mess. So it'll probably come back. It's online and on Untapped and those kind of places. It's been one of our better reviewed beers that we've had. So it'll probably make its way back. We'll have to fight and scratch for the guys that brew it. And, maybe have to come in and help them clean up after it. Because we came in here and that was bubbling. It bubbled so much. It bubbled out. It was all over the place.
Yes.
And it was a sticky, sloppy mess back here. But hey, you got to work for greatness, right?
That's exactly right. It's just, it's the best beers that create the worst trouble.
Yes.
I think that's been true for a long time.
Yep.
So
it's interesting.
Dennis and Scott, if you're watching this episode, Rat King.
Rat King.
Rat
Give him a
King.
Rat King.
Rat King. Hey, thanks. Thanks for having us.
Hey, you're welcome. Glad you came by, and it's always great to visit with the Breadstick Ninja.
Absolutely. Tara, where you at, Tara? Come on out here.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Bring it in. All right.
Bring it in.
Kenny G TV Nation, you saw it here first. I want to say a big thanks to Gas City Brewing Company for letting us come out, hang out, showing us the works, and let me drink some free beer. Let me tell you, it was great. It was great. So, Gas City, Indiana, get out here, have a good time. It's a great vibe. It's an awesome place, and they have wonderful beer. Anything you guys want to say before we get out of here?
Hope to see you soon.
Yes, come by and see us. We're open Thursday through Sunday. And you check online, on Facebook, we're on social media, all the platforms. Give us a like, give us a follow, or whatever. So, our thanks to Kenny and
Yes,
the
thank
Breadstick
you guys for
Ninja.
coming.
You know it.
Thank you guys for having us.
All right, y'all, if you ain't here, you missing the great beer. This is Breadstick. This is Kirk. This is Tara. We're out of here. We're going to have some more beers later.